started out to walk in the light shining upon me from heaven so bright. I'll take this way with the Lord's chosen few. I started in Jesus and I'm going through. I'm going through. I'm going through. I'll pay the price for whatever others do. I'll take this way with my Lord's chosen few. I've started in Jesus and I'm going through.
I'm Reverend Dr. Terry Lee, pastor of the Byways and Hedges Youth for Christ Ministries, right here in Brooklyn, New York. Yes, we're right here at 846 Utica Avenue, and we have been in this community for over 2 decades ago. And we have been contributing to the community, making a big difference in the community through outreach ministries. We have conducted many years of preaching on Eastern Parkway, reaching millions of souls on Labor Day. We have also done a unity walk where we have been doing the unity walk to promote the unity with the police and the community since 1997. We also have been doing the White House Prayer Initiative since 1998. where we have been going on the lawn of the White House to pray. Byways and Hedges has established an organization that is called Community Concern Network. It's a non-for-profit organization, and we also have immigrants responding to crisis. Right here, we have been conducting several immigration workshops, seminars, where we bring in immigration. We bring someone from the White House, the community, we have the police, we have everybody come into the community to empower the community. And now here we are in a situation right now where you know, we may be losing this place where we have our church. Right now we don't have a place, you know, to store, you know, the food that we give to the community. During the Hurricane Sandy and other disaster, we always in the community, reaching out into the community. We have given food, we have given clothes, we have reached out and given counseling to those that are in need. And there are so many things that Byways and Hedges and Community Concern Network has been doing. We established a free newspaper in the community, which is called the Real Life Times, that we provide free information on immigration and resources into the community. The ministry is a ministry that is beyond wall. Many people have seen the mobile truck on the outside, the mobile church, and we have been just out there making a difference with the government sector, the law enforcement, the immigration, and the community. We offer counseling, we run the youth program, the youth ministries, and several other initiatives that we have been doing right here in the heart of the community. Right here in the community, we put up the Christmas tree lights on Utica Avenue, make Utica Avenue feel like Christmas. We do the Operation Dove, which is where we clean up the streets, we sweep up the streets right here in the community. We have done so much. During the Hurricane Sandy, we were over there, you know, in the community, rescuing and giving food and clothing right here in this place. It was so packed out with relief that we bring. I'm not afraid to jump in a dollar van. If I'm going across, you know, town and I need a taxi, you know, I just run across the road and just, you know, get one of the brothers in the community. And just, you know, so we're here. We don't feel that, amen, we are above anybody and we cannot associate with anybody in the community. From the people and the homeless on the corner, we're there, we're standing up, we sit with them, we give them their coffee, amen, we stand up and we drink together. So, you know, this is what we do. This is where we live. You know, this is where we sleep. We go to church here, we go to school here, we shop here, we cook here, we sleep here, we do everything here. So this is where we want to stay. And America is a great place. It's a great community. It's a great country. It's a great part of the world where we can come. But right now, here, you know, we have a crisis where, you know, our landlord just put a sign up on the building. Don't come and tell us that the building is for sale. he just come and tell us we have 2 months to get out of here. Now, if that's the case, you know, that's not an order from the court, but if that's the case, Byways and Edges right now would not have a home. So Byways and Edges, you know, would be, you know, homeless, and it's going to be a major challenge, you know, for right now, for us to, you know, pull down all that we have done here within 2 months and to go and find a place that everything can, then maybe we have to go into a storage facility. So anyone out there that are watching, you know, that's why we're calling for our partners to come on board so we can continue the work that we're doing for the community, into the community where we live.
My name is Sister Juliet. I'm a member of the Byways and Edges Church, which is situated at 846 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. The church is very important to the community. It has a great impact in that its main focus is to provide spiritual help to the community, but also physical help. Our host pastor and senior pastor, the Reverend Terry Lee, he is very active with the police force in the community, with violence in the community. He's a great counselor. He's working along with the young people in the community. He has provided several help for not just the young but also the old and the entire community in general. It is very important for us to stay on Utica Avenue because here is just the perfect destination, and it is so conducive to everybody passing by because Reverend Terry Lee is a person that helps a lot of people. The church is right here. It is just the best spot where people are able to come in to the church to get help.
If it wasn't for this church, I would be focused, but I wouldn't be as focused as now.
My name is Sister Cherry, and I'm started Byways and Edges like 14 years ago. It's very important for the youths. If anyone get gunshot, car accident, anything, they call him in the wee midnight time. He go to the hospital, he prayed, he go to the family house, he pray with them because as the church name is Youth for Christ Ministry.
My name is Deaconess Cole. I'm being Byways and Edges almost 20 years now. And our pastor is a wonderful man of God, and he tried to feed the community whatsoever he get. He don't take it for himself. He try to share it that everybody can get a little. We give out food. We always giving out food at Howard Avenue. Sometimes Monday days we give out 700.
Just being on the street, ministering to problem kids. I also admire how we, like when the police like may have a problem with the kids, with young people in the situation, is there trying to soothe the baby. Somebody got shot or something, and he's there trying to soothe the family member. Hurricane Sunday was such it was so devastating, but you know, Pastor, we put so much things together. You know, he rally around to get the people together here. The IRTC, from that's a section of the Byway and Edges church, coming from out of the byway that Pastor Terry had farm. And you know, we go out there to different places where the place was affected by Hurricane Sunday. Night, day, giving out a lot of different stuffs. You know, we receiving things from the Red Cross, from FEMA, and we were there morning, noon, and night in the bad weather and thing. You know, but Pastor Terry perseverant and carrying us together to go out to help these people who need help.
When I came here, I was so sad, depressed, and lonely. And I came here and I meet Pastor Terry Lee. He becomes like a family man to me, and he takes good care of us, me and my family.
This Byways and Edges church is not only the church. This church is not only for worship, but it's for a lot of other things. you know, a lot of other things that are way to help people, like help people with food, help people with clothes, help people with shelter, you know. And Pastor Terry Lee is a man where don't sit in the church alone. He go out, as the church name, the byways and hedges. He go out on the byways and hedges.
My name is Carlos Campbell. I've been to this church about a year now. One thing with Pastor Terry Lee, he has to go to every church and spend 1 minute. They always come and said, well, Rev, we have to go to other church. And we go to that church and said, one next church down the road. And we continue to go to church, ministering with people.
My name is Dr. Petrona Morris, and I'm a member of the Byways and Edges for around 13 years. The stairs is 21 steps to come up. It's very hard. Even the young people find it hard to come up the step. Even me myself coming up the step. And it's hard. You find people that have asthma, it's hard to come up the step.
I am a part of Byways and Edges. And I give God thanks for everything that is going on here. Because it leads us from all unrighteousness. And He put us at a safe place where we can rejoice and give God thanks and praise for His benefit to each and every one.
People like the job what we done, and also people communicate and people give a little something.
This is an open door church, which means you are coming here from morning until late in the evening. So we are expecting, a church is not a church unless we have a people in the church. So we see people around here, they need a lot of prayers. People are walking hurt. They're in pain. They're looking for God. And this is a house of God, and they will surely find God in here. Very much needed, especially Byways and Edges, knowing the credibility of Dr. Terry Lee, which he has been doing community outreach for many years. And he's the only pastor in Brooklyn right now who's been doing White House prayer for 16 years. And plus, he's the only pastor who's going out reaching the people in Byways and Edges, even preaching on the train. We are actually doing what we are required to do by Jesus Christ, taking a Jesus Christ ministry and a doctrine of Jesus Christ by reaching out to the lost people out there.
Praise the Lord. My name is Shirley, Sister Shirley Smith. I've known Brother Terry since 1981. He was all over the place preaching the gospel and singing songs, spiritual songs for the Lord.
My name is Wayne Johnson. Right here I'm in Brooklyn, New York, with one of the greatest, the founder of the man, Dr. Pastor Terry Lee, who's doing an awesome job in the community.
There's so many things and stuff we could say about Terry Lee. The first thing that comes to mind, the word immigration. If you know anything about Terry Lee, and when it comes to whether it be the rights of the immigrants or whether it be pushing our congressional and senatorial officials to push for legislation towards immigration reform, Terry Lee is that man. From domestic abuse, I can testify for many issues and stuff in this community. The community as a whole, I think the country as a whole, the state in particular, should really look and stuff at honoring the legacy and so far the life of Reverend Terry Lee.
I'll take this way with the Lord's chosen few. I've started in Jesus'